And so the video begins. I am standing in front of this beautiful vending machine today, just not talking about vending machines. It's all about one of my absolute greatest experiences I have witnessed over the past weekend. And I have went to Sonic Temple 2025, and it was one of the most life-changing experiences I've ever witnessed personally in my career as a metalhead. It's a beautiful day out, and I am Saj the boss, the one who's about to tell you his story about Sonic Temple 2025. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I am wearing the appropriate t-shirt, the Metallica 72 Seasons World Tour, United States Tour shirt from 2025. This is the outer space shirt right here. You got everything going on here. You got the clock, the switchblade, you got the Green Army Man on here, a couple of really cool things. So yeah, really cool shirt right there. I got that at the Metallica semi-truck. They had a whole truck of merch, so I got that shirt from them. Really cool. So Sonic Temple 2025 started for me right after I got off the clock, and I went down to the historic Crew Stadium, and I saw Poppy and Korn the first night. Both artists are very unique in many ways. I thought Korn was really cool. I'm not really a big fan of Korn, but they sounded wonderful just like themselves in the 90s. And I gotta say, they just sounded great, brilliant, excellent. Poppy was the same way. I got a good view of her. I will put some pictures of all the cool artists that I've seen. So Poppy was fun. I enjoyed her. She might be becoming one of my new favorite metal artists. I really like everything that she has done and portrayed. And yeah, it was nice to see Poppy. Yeah, so the two nights we went for Thursday with only two bands, which is all right for me. It was a good introductory course of heavy metal for the weekend to come. And the next band the next day was Friday, which was Metallica Day, also known as the heaviest day in America, according to the Sonic Temple, which happens to be a great day to see all kinds of bands. I saw probably 5 or 6 different bands that day. I can't remember who I saw exactly, but some of my notable highlights were I saw Alice Cooper, Rob Zombie, and Metallica, of course. All 3 men were amazing. I saw Rob twice. I saw him when he headlined for Kiss. He's always so mad about complaining for his time slot, so maybe one day down the road I see a full set of him without him being stressed out about saving the time for the clock. So it's fascinating. Alice Cooper, oh my gosh, guys, I cannot get started about how much I have enjoyed Alice Cooper as a whole, as an artist. He was one of the most irrelevant performers I've ever seen. Brought out live snakes. He brought out this beautiful set pieces, and costuming were just second to none. The band just performed excellent, sounded like he did. That guy is 78 years old, ladies and gentlemen, and Saj was there to see a 78-year-old perform with leather. Oh my gosh. He sounded brilliant, and it was a once-in-a-lifetime experience to experience Alice Cooper. And I would just like to say that Alice Cooper was one heck of a man. Oh my gosh, he's a legend, a myth, and I'm so grateful that I had an opportunity to see him perform. And then Metallica that night, holy crap, dude. It was one of the best performances I have ever seen in my entire life. Opening with Creeping Death on Friday. It was the coolest thing I've ever seen. Oh my gosh. It was so cool, guys. I'm speechless seeing saw Metallica 2 nights. Like 2 nights in a row I saw Metallica. It was one of the craziest outer body experiences I've ever witnessed. They played all my favorite songs from Creeping Death to King Nothing to Shadows Follow, which we had to leave early because parking was a nightmare. Yeah, I would tell you that. Leave in the comments if you guys at Sonic Temple saying parking was annoying. The first night, my dad and I parked in a cow barn on Thursday, and parking was still even worse. And I hate how they have some really iconic bands performing before Metallica or other like headliners, which is kind of annoying. So I don't know why they mapped out the schedule like that, but they just did. It was annoying. That's my only gripe about the event. And then I caught a guitar pick from Armored Saint, which was really cool. I was up close from them, which was insane. It was just an excellent experience. Saturday, I saw Linkin Park, Devil Wears Prada, and I saw many other bands too, which I'm trying to keep this video some clarity of some of the coolest moments in that festival. And Devil Wears Prada was the craziest mosh pit I have ever witnessed. I was stood literally in front of the mosh pit for many bands of that day as well. That's kind of where I've been standing for majority of the artists that I saw was right in the midst of the mosh pits. And it was crazy, man. I could not tell you how wonderful that was to see all these people going ape crazy and ballistic just over that too. I saw Escape the Fate, and I saw something like Mad Max Fury Road during Devil Wears Prada, where it was legitimately a crowd surfer surfing on top of another guy, and that was crazy. And then I also saw Linkin Park that night. Holy cow, guys, Linkin Park stole the show. I'm a huge fan of new Linkin Park, and I hate the old Linkin Park, but the new Linkin Park, guys, was excellent. It was one of the most wonderful sets I've ever seen them produce. They played so many of my favorite songs from the new era, and they just sounded so good. The lighting was amazing. The voices just carried the whole room, and the ambiance of their set just really was a work of art. So that was Linkin Park, and that was kind of the highlights for Saturday. I will put some pictures up there as well, like I said. Lastly, guys, we survived all 4 days from now. This is day 4, which I talked about day 3, which was Linkin Park. Now it's day 4, Metallica. I felt like a mini vacation straight from the paradise of heavy metal. I saw Metallica again. This time they opened up with one of my favorite songs, Whiplash. Yes, the greatest Metallica song of all time, Whiplash. My personal favorite by them. And then they opened up with Whom the Bell Tolls. And then they finish out their set with Enter Sandman. Holy cow, the beach balls were flying. Fireworks during Moth During Flame. The fire, the pyro was incredible. And I even went with my dad. He's not even a metalhead, and he enjoyed Metallica as much as I enjoyed Metallica. It was the greatest experience of my entire life was seeing this band. Seeing the band I'm wearing right now is one of the coolest things ever. Even though Metallica is my 3rd favorite band, it was priceless. I loved every single second of that. And Metallica alone, they really do a great job of making sure the guitars and drums are all tuned and making it feel iconic, just like you're listening to the record, but coming alive, and you get to hear how they sound today. And like they still sound really cool, and they just have a great set. I don't know. I'm speechless. I'm really speechless to put this in words. How Metallica sounded like it was like heaven. It's like going to heaven and seeing your favorite band up close. It was like that for Metallica for me. Wow, guys, I'm rambling on. Sorry about that. We also saw Gwar and Ice Nine Kills. Great bands. Gwar was amazing as always. I've never seen them perform live, but they did a great job with their set. Their costuming was second to none. I loved every single puppet they brought out, and Alice Cooper did have some puppets as well. Same as Zombie, like usual, but they were really cool to see how the blood works. The special effects portion of Gwar was excellent too. Lastly, Ice Nine Kills. Oh my god, guys. I was singing along the whole entire ride. A lot of bands I was singing along to. Armored Saint was kind of like that too, relevant in the 80s. But Ice Nine, man, they had an incredible set. Almost looked like an iconic film festival from the early 90s. And dang, guys, it was just so cool. They had a popcorn drum kit. It was excellent. Spencer Sharvis did a great job with his props. The pyrotechnics were second to none. Oh my gosh, I was not expecting pyro for them. But the pyro was amazing. Probably the biggest Ice Nine show I've ever seen. I had never seen them personally until last night. And they, oh my gosh, I got chills listening to them. Same with Metallica. I got chills listening to them because those are like my heroes. And seeing your heroes, it's just really special to me. Well, I think that kind of wraps up my vlog about who I saw at Sonic Temple, all the experiences I had. And I want to show some pictures towards the end of this video as well. But there's also a squirrel too. It's a really nice day out. And I did get home at midnight, woke up at 8 a.m., decided to rip out the camera and talk to you guys about my Sonic Temple 2025 all 4-day experience. And as always, I am Sasha the Boss. And let me know if you guys did go to Sonic Temple. I want to share my kind of analysis of everything that I saw and witnessed. I did get a guitar pick from Armored Saint, which was the coolest thing in the entire world to me. I got it thrown at me. I actually got 2 guitar picks. I gave it out to another guy. I'm like, I don't need another one. So us metalheads are the nicest people, so I gifted another one to it. And I felt bad not giving the other one to a kid, but it's all right. So as always, I am Sasha the Boss, and thank you for watching this video. And if you did get the Metallica meal, it is the cheapest way to get a drink because it comes with it, and it was like $40 with tip. But that Blackened Burger, I had both of them. I had both Blackened Burgers. I had the Master of Burgers on today, and I had the Creeping Death Burger. So yeah, really good all in all. And their blackened whiskey is to die for. As always, I am Sasha the Boss.